Hey YouTube, it's Ashley 3G, and what I have for you today comes from a company called Ming, and these are their thin skins. As you can see, it's a sticker that goes on the back of your phone and covers the sides and carries the design over to the front as well. Before we get started, I want to give a big thank you to these guys. So yeah, a big thank you to the guys over at buymeaniphone.com. We'll go ahead and move the skins down up front. And thank you, buymeaniphone.com. I am their reviewer for the rest of April. And so let's get right into this. Now, before I do a review on the actual skin, my opinion and all that stuff, I wanted to show you a quick demo of how I installed the skin on my phone. And we'll go to that and be right back. Okay, so I'm here with a little demo of the Thins installation. I cleaned up the iPhone first with a little bit of the eye clear solution and a little microfiber towel. And we will go ahead and get right into the installation. I kind of want to do the front piece first, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'll turn the iPhone over. Alright, so I have it lined up with the home button pretty well. And now I just want to make sure that the sides are pretty even. Like, I don't want a whole lot of black showing on one side and not the other. So I'm kind of manipulating that. And try to line up the top like that. And then just pressing down. And the sides are actually really easy to kind of squeeze over because I'm just pressing like this, trying to get the same amount of space on each side. But as you can see, that's on there pretty well, and actually it looks pretty good. Looks a little better than I would have thought. I don't typically like any of this to be covered up with anything, you know, other than a case, but we'll see how that goes. So we'll go ahead and put the back piece on. And same deal, just peel that off, and then I'm going to just try to line up that camera hole really well. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then kind of pressing on to the rest of the phone, and then coming around the sides. The side would usually be the tricky part because you want it even on both sides if you're like me and kind of anal about things, but we'll see how it turns out. And I'm just pressing everywhere, getting all those little bubbles and creases out. There is a crease right here. I'm just kind of using my nail to press and work that out. And this side looks pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that, so we might leave it like this. Application seems to have gone pretty well. It's a little difficult to press out all of the air, and it makes creases on the sides here, but if you work it out with your nail, so just work that out. But yeah, that was the installation of the thin skin. Here is how it looks, and I will be back with a review very soon. Okay, so that demo video was recorded about a week ago. Since that time, I've been using just the skin on the phone daily, no other case, so I've got a pretty good opinion formed on this. I have 4 other skins here that I will be giving away, and I'll quickly show you the designs on those. I really, really like this design here. And then there are 3 others. This is black with like a blue pinstripe. And then this one is black with the slightest bit of gray specks here and there. And then the last one is like a tree design, which is also black and gray. But all really cool designs. So I'll be giving these away very soon, so stay on the lookout for that. These come with a screen protector and a microfiber cloth and also a little application card. So I thought that that was really nice. Usually with skins, I don't recall getting a screen protector with them as well. So I thought that that was a really nice touch. Very simplistic packaging. I like that as well. Now in the demo video, you might have seen that I had a little bit of trouble getting the corners to go down, but I kind of found a little trick to how to, get them to go down. I took the phone out into the sun for a little bit, and it got kind of hot after being used, and so that really made the skin more pliable, and I was able to just kind of press on it, and it was so soft at that point that it kind of just melted right onto the phone. So all the corners are down very nicely now. I'm impressed with that. So yeah, I would give 5 out of 5 stars for ease of application. To be honest, I didn't think that I would like a design that carried over to the front. I thought that in the future maybe I would just use the back piece. But I have to say, I've kind of wondered how just the front piece being on would do with like a white case for this design, or just with any case. I think it makes the phone look really good actually in person. I've kind of grown partial to it. The back, I will say, I would have expected it to be just the slightest bit larger. Now, it would have helped if I had used a black skin on my black iPhone. It wouldn't have been as noticeable. But being that I have a black iPhone and I put the white skin on it, it just looks kind of, just not complete in my opinion. Because you have the big space down here. And I realized that they couldn't come all the way because that would be a nightmare to apply if even possible. But I just would have liked it to be a little bit more, just have a little bit more coverage on the phone as a whole. I also will say that as a nurse, I'm always having to disinfect my phone after work. And so I use Clorox wipes. I wipe every bit of the phone, and none of that wipe has gotten caught onto the edge of the sticker. There's been no dust collected. That is a major pro in my opinion. I was really expecting this thing to pick up dust and debris on the sides where it might still be sticky, but none of that is going on. It doesn't have that textured design like you might see in a Gela skin, so I didn't know if there would be bubbles throughout, but there are no bubbles anywhere. So that's another major pro. Overall, being that this comes from Ming, a company that I had never heard of, to be honest, I didn't have high hopes for the product, but I will say that I will definitely use these skins in the future. I really like the designs that they have going on. I think this was my favorite, followed by the first one that I showed you in the pack. But guys, check out Ming, the thin skins from them. They're really cool. One more thing that I'm just noticing right now, the kind of annoying thing about the front part of the design is that they have the cutout for the sensors that are on the front, and I think that just makes it look kind of awkward. But again, if I was using a black skin, then I don't think it would be a big problem. It wouldn't be as noticeable. This is actually 3G. I hope you guys have enjoyed the review. Again, I'm giving away the rest of the skins very soon, so just stay tuned and we'll be giving these away if you're interested. And this is actually 3G. Thanks for watching and keep watching.